Hello everyone, this is the Hermit from Visconti, and today I'm going to look at the Venetian Carnival Tarot. And this is from a gal out in Australia, and she did a fantastic job on this tarot deck. Everything, the backs, the gilding on the side, and the artwork itself is just incredible. And I just fell in love with this deck on Etsy, and I had to get it. And she's got a pretty good deal. This deck packs quite the punch for like 26 bucks, although there is a large shipping charge because it comes via plane from Australia. So air freight isn't cheap. So you really get I got the deck in the States in about, I want to say about 10 days. So anyways, we shouldn't wait any longer. Look at this gilding. That really catches the light nice. And the backs are gorgeous. Okay, but wait till you see the cards. Okay, look at what she's done. Okay, we got the Fool. All these characters are in like Mardi Gras masks, I guess. But look at that Fool, just beautiful. We have the Magician. You got all the basic suits of things there. We got the coin, the cup, the wand, and the sword. And the High Priestess. The very nice card, a lot of purple going on. She changes color a lot from card to card, so she really does a nice job. That's a nice High Priestess. And then we have the Emperor. The Empress, the Empress. That's a lot of red in that one. And we have the Emperor. And again, we see red curtains behind the Emperor. And we have the Hierophant. And a lot of the masks and stuff are, they're almost like, could be a male or female, you aren't sure. It's kind of a unisex motif. There, Hierophant. And we have the Lovers. And they just have a bright red flower between them. I don't see anybody behind them. But it looks like a very formal wedding pose or something like that to me. And this is my favorite card in the deck. It's the Chariot. And let me see if I can get up close. Look at that picture for a second. There are 3 faces drawn on this card. And if you look at the center, you see the 2 off to the side. If you look at the sides, it looks like, 2 faces. If you just look at the right and then look at the left, it looks like 2 faces. But when you look in the center of it, you can see the center face. I've seen that effect with other artwork too. So that's a magnificent card. It's got to be the favorite for me in this deck. We have Justice. Very beautiful silver and black artwork on this card. And the Hermit. It's kind of an unusual Hermit. I don't really see a lamp or time symbol, hourglass. I don't see any of that there, but it's interesting. It's kind of a dark card. And next have the Wheel. And the wheel is on her head, it's either, I think it's on her head because the flowers are also in her hair that are on the wheel. And it's definitely different. It's a different deck. Strength. Strength, we have, I guess, what she's wearing, this robe or whatever. I guess that's supposed to represent a cat. So maybe a tiger or something like that. And that orange and black in this one. And here we go with some green. The Hanged Man. Now, you only see his face. It's just a mask. And you see the other smaller mask behind him, and you see he's tethered by some type of rope, and very pronounced green in that card. And death is another dark card. It's like a Napoleon type of hat. And he just he's dark, and his eyes are dark. So, you really can't see anything there. Like, whatever's in there might be dead. And we have temperance. And I see a scale. She's holding a scale. And I notice there's a building back here. I think that's somewhere, I don't know where exactly, but somewhere in Europe it looks like. Okay. We have the devil. This is an interesting card. Red dominates this card. And it's a devil mask. It doesn't have little people anywhere below the devil. It's just a shot of a guy in a devil mask and a red robe. And we have the tower. This is another weird card where the tower is upon her head. It's like part of her hat. And then in the background, you also see a building, which is a tower. So very, very unique craftsmanship on these cards. And we have the star. And we have, a lot of little stars above her. And a very nice purple robe. The colors really complement each other. We have the moon, and there's a good moon right there. It's above her, but it's just kind of, I don't know, digital or something. And that's the moon. And the sun, this is a very beautiful sun card with a lot of gold and yellows. And look at that face. It looks alluring. It looks like a lady within a alluring mask and very prominent with the gold. I have Judgment. He's playing a violin. He doesn't have a trumpet in his mouth, so it's a different form of judgment. And finally, the World wraps up the majors. This it signifies astrological signs, I think. I'm not, though the decor looks like I'm into it, I'm really not. But I don't know much about it. But it's the World card, and it's enticing in its own way. Then we have the Ace of Wands. I'm going to go through the minors a little faster to not take up so much time. All these cards are very nicely drawn or painted. And the 2. Okay. The 3. Looks like a big cat to me. The 4. The 5. The 6. The 7. Again, I'm more of a collector than a reader. I'm slowly going to read with pip cards from Visconti decks. Okay, the 8. The 9. That looks like a soldier dude in England, in London. Okay. The 10, another cat figure. The Page. Beautiful cards. The Knight of Wands. Interesting. He's got an owl on his shoulder. The Queen of Wands. Very elegant looking. And the King. Very royal looking. These masks just blow me away. And to think that she created these is amazing. Move on to the Ace of Pentacles. I sometimes refer to them as coins, so I'm going to do that. The Two of Coins. The Three of Coins. Look at that gold. Wow. The Four of Coins. The Five. These colors just explode in this artwork. It's just phenomenal. You could blow these up and put them on your wall, and people would be very impressed, I think. The Six. The Seven. And cards really pop from color to color. Like this is dominated by purple and blue. The Eight. The Nine. The Ten of Coins. The Page. The Knight. And the Queen. And the King. I don't know if you folks would have a hard time connecting with this deck. I imagine you could get used to it. You got the Ace of Swords. We got the Two. And here we go. Here's a little bit of a rider weight. We have a Three of Swords, and there's our traditional heart. So she nailed that one good. Okay. Have the Four. Beautiful, beautiful colors. Have the Five. We have the Six. The Seven of Swords. And we have the Eight. And here's our Nine. And if you turn the card over like this, it's another sleeping shot with a dream or nightmare happening. And then our 10, we have to have somebody getting killed. And it's this unfortunate silver mask, which is getting off to the spirit realm. There he goes. Okay. Have the Page. And we have the Knight. And we have the Queen. Interesting Queen card. I like the way this red contrasts against the rest of the background. It's almost dreamlike. It's just really phenomenal work. We have the King. And we have the Ace of Cups. And our 2. Our 3. Purple again. I know a lot of you ladies out there just love purple. And our 4. Another purple one, a 5. Outstanding. A 6. Well, blue's going on. Our 7. This looks like a double card to me. I don't know about that 7 of Cups, but that's what it looks like. And 8. Looks like a Jester. And Buddha. We got Buddha here for the 9 of Cups. Pretty good Buddha. He's got a nice big old grin on his face, and he's ready to sit down and do some preaching. Okay, we got a 10 of Cups. I like the smile on this lady's face. Okay. We have the Page and the Queen. I mean the Knight, excuse me, the Knight. Knight of Cups. And we have the Queen. And finally the King. And that wraps it up. So I hope you've enjoyed this. And I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.